Hello farmers, welcome back to East Vineland. Some good news and some great news. The good news is the rain has finally stopped. The great news is I got a lot of contracts done. It didn't take me that long really. I did have two workers going, Frank and Frank Jr., while I was doing like a third contract. You see what I did here in a minute. But yeah, we got 14,000 liters of corn from all the corn harvest that we did. This is all extra. All the other contracts were done. So yeah, Frank was doing the corn harvesting. Frank Jr. was doing some seeding in a couple of fields, and I was doing some fertilizing. Obviously, when the rain came, we had to stop the harvest, but we kept continuing with the seeding and the fertilizing contracts. I did get some of my fields done, meaning cutting some grass, but we got to continue that because when the rain came, of course, when it rains, your yield on your harvest kind of goes down. So all the harvesting came to a halt while I did some other things. Anywho, let's go collect on all these contracts so I can go ahead and focus on our own farm the rest of the day. Go on up here. So baling in field 105, yeah, that was baling for silage I took at the end of last episode. That's going to pay us $14,028. Fertilizing in field number 68, $6,083. Another fertilizing job for $2,143. A harvesting contract, this is what I leased it on, and that's what we were doing last episode. And after leasing, it's $4,959. Why won't it collect on that? Okay, why won't it collect on that contract? I don't know. Harvesting field number 62 for $6,121. There's another harvesting contract for $4,160. A plowing contract for $1,483. Another plowing contract for $7,696. Sowing one field for $13,198. And sowing another field for $8,237. This harvesting contract is complete. Will it collect it now? Why won't it collect that contract? The machinery is gone. So the machinery I borrowed it on is gone. Let me go up to that field there. It's that combine. The last field I did was field number 66. So the combine's gone. Maybe he just had to exit and come back in. I don't know if it added it or not. Let me go ahead and clear contracts. See what it does. Do I want to clear contracts? Okay, new contracts. Collect. Well, either way, I think we're fine. Maybe when I restart the game, if that contract is still there, I don't know what to do with it. But that brings us up to $288,000. That is pretty darn good. Let's get on back to our grass field. The grass field here is almost complete. So let's go ahead and get started on. This is when the rain came. Got myself all set up, ready to go. So when the rain stopped. Now there is rain coming again, but that's not going to be until like 8 o'clock at night. And wow, I better be done by then. Go ahead and follow me in that. And we're all set, I think. So someone else also made a comment about our self-selling point across the street, and they said they think that only takes square bales. I tried it by spawning in a small square bale, and it doesn't take square bales either. So it's only going to take loose straw and grass and all that kind of stuff. So not that big of a deal. I'm just going to go to like the bioheating plant to get rid of the straw bales, or wherever it's more convenient for us. I still got the grass field across the way, and that grass field, after we finish mowing it today, is going to be completely deleted because we're going to be putting down the pig pen, and I think we're going to be actually putting down some beehives as well. I noticed that our self-selling point takes honey, so why not put down some beehives, and we'll make some money that way as well. And of course, if we happen to plant any of the, was it canola, sunflower, and potatoes in the nearby fields, we'll get a little bit of an extra bonus within 100 meters of the beehives. But as we saw on No Man's Land when I was in the developer command mod, 100 meters, you know, sounds like a great distance, but covering a field the sizes that we have is barely touching them. But we're just going to go ahead and put down some beehives just so that they can make some honey and we can make a little bit of extra profit here and there. Just want to make sure that our worker catches up with us. If I go too far ahead of follow me, he'll get lost. Just want to make sure he's all set to go. I probably should check the store page. I kind of forgot about it. Yep, so nothing here that we're looking for. I mean, the harvester and the header are pretty much all I'm looking for, mostly. Now, I do want that telehandler because we're going to need it here pretty darn soon for everything that we have. But there's all my wages for the past hour. Getting a lot of work done, like I said. Spin around here. Eventually there'll be another sheep pen right where we're mowing right now. And that sheep pen will be for wool. So we're kind of cutting back on our grass fields a little bit. But these two grass fields got our farm mostly off the ground a little bit. It's mostly been contracts, let's be honest. I keep saying I'm going to cut back on how many contracts I do, but, you know, for the past hour and a half before I started recording, it's like, just one more. Just one more. I can't help myself. I know. Of course, we're going to make a lot of money here in January. We're going to be selling a lot of products. We might even be buying our pigs today as well. I'm just going to buy 10. Now, I think there was a comment or two saying 10, starting with 10 pigs is going to be a slow start. And I'm fine with that because no sense of getting a full pig pen because I have no place to bring them yet. We don't have, if I remember correctly, the meat market or the meat production is like $350,000. And I have more important things to buy up front. So just getting 10 pigs and letting them do what they do, let them reproduce at their own speed, I'm fine with that. Alright, so there is the first grass field taken care of. Let's head across and mow the other grass field for the last time. Do got some pieces of grass here, but it's okay. I can always pick it up later on. Besides, this grass field over here is just getting a little bit weirder and weirder to mow. And by the time I put the pig pen down over here, and I think we'll be putting the beehives in over here, there's just going to be no room for a grass field anyways. And this grass field doesn't produce that much. I mean, it's like 4 bales at this point. But don't get me wrong, 4 bales of silage is nothing to sneeze at. As you can see, our pile of marshmallows over there is growing. Now, the only thing I got to remember, that's why I picked up all the other silage bales from the morning hour. So when the rain came, I went over and picked them up. Those are going to take 3 months to ferment, which is the exact month that we'll be selling our silage bales. And I want to get them separate from these because those will be done fermenting by like 10:30 in the morning. And right now it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I want to make sure if I start selling silage bales in January, I don't accidentally pick up bales just thinking that they're all set, ready to go. I don't want to start picking up bales that are not quite fully silage. I'm selling grass bales, which are maybe like 1/3 the cost of what silage bales are. Any leftover grass here will be painted over here in just a moment. Yeah, sometimes these chickens like to get free from their pen, but the thing about chickens is they're always going to go back to where they belong. So if you see a chicken roaming around once in a while, they go back in. Mowing here, got a zigzag now and then. Trying to pick up all the big pieces here. Frank has a hard time following behind me with the mower. He can't quite take the exact path I want him to, but he does as best as he can. All right, let's go ahead and just park this over here for now. And let's go pick up our grass bales. That in 3 months, that will be silage bales. Not going to bother with a trailer. I'll just pick them up. Looks like I have about 4 to pick up. And that's the last one. So those will take about 3 months to ferment. About 3 months? No, they will take 3 months. Cannot wait to sell all these in January. Get ourselves like, I don't know, $350,000, somewhere around there. Anywho, let's go into a telehandler. Now, it's not the one I wanted. I was going to go for the electrical one. How much is this JCB? I know I think it says half off. 53% off. Well, I mean, like I said, it's not the one I wanted, but you know what? It's going to be the one we get. Wheel setup. We can do wide tires on it for like an extra $1,200. Michelin wide tires for like an additional $1,200. Yes, please. Okay, that was an unexpected buy. But the next... No, I don't want to... Sorry, I don't want to leave the store. Need to go into here. Telehandler tools. And we are going with the pallet forks. There we go. Let's go ahead and buy those. Alright, so that's at the store. And let's go and do construction here. And let's see. I want to go to landscaping. I want to go to painting. And let's see. We got animal mud. I think we're going to go with animal mud to start with. Because this is where, I almost said the sheep are going to be. This is where the pigs are going to be. I definitely want to make sure I get all around where the field was. This should eliminate having to do any kind of precision farming stuff here. If the pig pen is bigger than this, which I think it might be, then I'll adjust accordingly. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do it all animal mud, and then I can change it later on. Because sometimes if you put down a pen, sometimes you can't do landscaping or anything inside where the pen is, so I don't want that to happen. But I hope I can. Alright, now let's go to animals, and we're going to select on pigs. And we're going to this one. This is from the Fenceless Husbandry Pack, which you can get on the Giants Mod Hub. And I'm going to kind of line it up with this over here. Will you stop snapping to there, please? There we go. Actually, they put grass in, which is kind of weird. But that's fine. Let's go into decoration. And I want to kind of match up with the chicken coop over here. Do we have a matching fence for the chicken coop? I'm going to guess not. You got a lot of fencing choices. I guess we'll just get something relatively close. Which appears to be like this. No, wait, I didn't click on that. I'm trying to click on this. Thank you. Let's go ahead and just snap it to here. Not quite the same fence, but it's close enough. Why won't you... Why won't you snap in? Is the, okay, this is interesting. Why won't that snap in there? Alright, let's try going from here. Collides with another object. Oh, what did I do? Put it too close there? Alright, so it went to there. Okay, so this is all starting to come together. Can I do a short one from here? Oh, I can. Okay, can we go from here to here? We can. Can we go from here to here now? Oh, there we go. So now the pigs are fenced in. So now we can come over here. We can turn off the grid. There we go. Perfect. Now they do need water. And of course they need some feed. But we don't have any pigs in here just yet. Let's see. Over here, I want to put down some beehives. So I should have stayed in construction. Let's go back to animals. Bees. Now, I was looking at some bee mods, and I thought I was going to use a certain mod from Zottlezuk, but the problem with that mod is I need pallets and I need barrels. In order to do that, I need his sawmill. In order to do that, I need trees. You can see the process there. I don't want to get that many productions, so we're just going to go ahead and put down the biggest beehives that we can. I don't want to put it too close to our field over here. Now this is going to be a big expense, but over time the honey will come in and we'll make a decent amount of money from it. And I am going to go crazy on this, so stay calm. There we go. I said enough to bring me to almost down to 100,000. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I forgot to put down a spawn point for the bees. Well, not the bees, but for their pallets of honey. Where do I want to put it so it looks relatively kind of cool? I mean, I guess over here wouldn't be too bad. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this here. Well, the pallet's going to spawn like that. So if I just... Yeah, I don't know where I want to put it yet. You know what? Let's just go ahead and put it over here. Let me go ahead and kind of get it squared up. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and put it like this. There we go. Probably not square enough, but it looked like it was kind of square. Alright, so our honey will spawn here. And we'll start making money from that in the long run. Alright, so we still need to buy a few things here. Let's go ahead into trailers. The first thing we're going to buy today... Well, the first thing we're going to buy today... I already bought a few things. Is it under miscellaneous? I think so, yep. $12,000 for this product right here. Let's see, Michelin tires. We get Michelin tires. I do like those tires right there. Rim color's all fine. That price is going to be $12,500. That is for sheep's milk. Going to go and buy that. And now I do need to buy a water tanker. So that is going to be under animals. And for $8,000, I'm going to buy this one right here. Rim color. Nah, I don't like that. That's too much. That looks fine right there. Go ahead and buy that. And, whoops, one more thing we need to buy is a trailer to transport the animals in. Oh, animal transport. And let's see here. That holds 16 pigs. This one holds 22 for $20,000 more. I think let's go ahead and get this one right here. What is the separation fence? I don't think we need a separation fence because the only thing we're going to have in here is pigs. I think a separation fence may allow us to have two different types of animals in there. Maybe? I don't know. Well, this is a kind of a big expense, but it's something we're going to need because we're going to be transporting our pigs around. And you can see it spawning in the background. Getting us down to 54,000. Yeah, I just spent almost $250,000 worth of stuff. But, let's see, where do I want to start here? I think I'll use the New Holland, the T8, to transport some things around. And we're going to go ahead and sell our sheep's milk first, because we're starting to pile up with some sheep's milk. And it's been sitting there for a while. And the price is actually pretty decent, if I remember correctly, when I was checking earlier. So if I go into here, that's for honey. I was checking. Sheep's milk is going to be way down here somewhere. So the best price is usually $8.44, and the current price is $7.92. So it's not that bad. So let's go down and grab that tanker first. We'll come up here and try to get some of our money back by going selling some sheep's milk. Making my trips count, brought Frank down with me, so I'm hauling back the animal trailer. And Frank has got the JCB with the pallet forks on front, and he's hauling the tanker to grab the sheep's milk out of the pallets over here. Now, the one mistake I may have made, I tested the electronic telehandler to make sure it would attach to this trailer over here, the baling trailer, so I could load pallets onto it. I'm hoping that this trailer is compatible with this JCB. No, Frank, you can go away for now. Let's go ahead and drop this off right here. I mean, there is a hitch back here, but sometimes these hitches can be misleading. But I think it's going to attach. Aha, it does. Good, 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 good. Okay, we're all set there. Let's go ahead and detach that. Let's go ahead and actually use our telehandler. Now, like I said, it's not the telehandler I was looking for to buy, but I'm not going to pass up one for half off. I kind of wanted to use the electric one to use at the charging station, but so be it. Now I can go ahead instead of using super strength all the time, which I don't mind using, but it's kind of fun to use the machines the proper way. And I say the proper way because I'm using pallet forks to pick up a bale. There we go. Those sheep should be very happy with their feed trough now. Ooh, they actually took the whole bale. Okay, but they are pretty much full. Let me go ahead and leave that here. And let's jump on over to our T8. Drop off the animal trailer because we're going to go pick up our pigs here in just a moment. Now, in the distant future, I say distant, whenever we get enough cash, I will be buying a truck and probably bigger tankers to haul things around. But for now, we got to just keep things small and keep things operational. Alright, so it fills up at a decent rate. So these are 1,000 liter pallets, so I'm thinking I'm going to get them all in. I'm going to get all this milk in. And we only got one place to sell it. Whoops. Okay, got it all. So, I'll meet you down there. That's at near the south grain sell point. And we're going to get probably somewhere around $7,500 for the sheep's milk. Finally making some money on our sheep that we had in place now for a while, but you know, we only had 10 sheep. I don't know, I didn't look, maybe 40, 50 sheep we're up to now, so the milk should be coming in faster and faster. And I do know that I do have the production building to go ahead and take the sheep's milk too so we can make some cheese with it, but again, we're trying to cut down on production buildings on this series here. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Like I said, about 7,500. It was pretty close to 8. Time to head back to the farm. I'm going to grab the animal trailer, go up to the livestock market, which is like in the northeastern part of the map. Get ourselves some 10 pigs, bring them back, and then of course I'll have to go down to the store to grab our water tanker and go down to, I think, the only fill point on the map. I think it's somewhere in the southern part of the map. I got to double check, but that's where I think it is. Hope I'm correct in this because I'm just driving up here and just realized you probably should have checked before driving up here. Oh, too late. I'm just about there. Nope, that's a sell point on the right hand side. Is that that might be the oil mill, actually. This is definitely the livestock market. It's nice to have trees on the map, but sometimes it's nice to be able to see where you're going as well. Is this where I buy or sell? I say this is right where I buy. Someone did ask why not also do beef cattle. I do cows just about every time on my maps. And pigs, I started to get into a no man's land, but we never really, we got a full pen, but we never got that far with it. So right now I'm skipping the cows, but we're gonna go ahead and right into the pigs. I don't think it really, you know, I think we'll just get these. These are the mature ones, age 6 months, 0 months. Yeah, we'll get these. That way they start reproducing right away. And we want 10 of them. It's not going to cost us too much, $5,250. Let's go ahead and buy them. Yes. And there they are. They're in there. Time to head back to the farm, put them on in. Have to get them their feed. And then, of course, we'll go down and get the water tanker. And, of course, give them the water that they need. I forgot to double check. I think that pen that we put down holds about 96 pigs. And, again, the reason why we're only getting 10... I don't have no place to bring them right now. The meat market is not even... I need $350,000 for that. So now that the money I'm going to be building up, fingers crossed, is going to... First of all, we're going to buy a new combine, a new header for next year. That's the main thing. And then possibly the meat market. We'll see how fast the pigs reproduce. I think it said every 4 months they reproduce. So... we'll have 20 pigs come around February. Yeah, it's going to take almost a full year to get a full pen, which would be, the timing may be just about right for that. Alright, so here we are. I'm assuming this is where I unload them to. Now, this trailer does unfold, so I want to kind of see what it does here. It lowers down, opens up the back. And what does this do here? Oh, we got fences on the side, so I can kind of corral them in. Alright, so that's for that fence. That goes up and down. Alright, that's kind of cool. I don't think I need to go that far with it, though. Let's close them on up here. And let's see if I... Yeah, I'm in the trigger already. Let's go ahead and unload... Move to husbandry. Yes, please. Thank you very much. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and... First of all, I'm going to try to get that side fence back where it should be. We drop off this here. The farm's getting to be a mess now. I'm just leaving everything everywhere again. But once we harvest our canola field in November and bring that over to the fuel refinery to get that processed, we'll start putting things away for the winter. But with all the material I just bought, I mean, equipment and tankers and all that, gonna have to find a place for it. I think I got enough room for it mostly. Now, I gotta be kind of careful about the pig feed here. I don't know where it's gonna come out. And the other thing I don't want to do is take too much, because I don't think I can put it back in. Let's see, I got 2 silos over here. Yeah, that's good. Run into your new used telehandler. Ooh, this trailer is kind of tall. Let me just park here. If I do... Whoa, what did I... No. I just filled up with compost. I didn't even get the trigger to ask me what I want to start filling up with. Can I put this back in? I cannot put this back in. Well, that's not a big deal. I mean, I can go sell it. So, I mean, I'll make a little bit more money today. That's fine. All right, I got to move that telehandler. Did not park it in the best spot, of course. Actually, telehandler could be parked underneath the bale shed. That's a good spot for it. So I didn't know this was for compost, but if I had the signs down on the ground, it probably would have told me that that was for compost. Wow, I got a full trailer out of it. Compost, I do believe, is only going to one spot, and that is to the same place we just sold our sheep's milk to. Yep, $7.44. So it's not gonna. What is the best price? No, see, that's not even close to the best price for the compost. Yeah, I mean it's not bad, but I mean it could be a lot better than that. But I can't put it anywhere now. I can't put it back in, so gotta go sell it. Selling this for $400 under the best price is not really that good. I mean, so that means every 10,000 liters I sell, I'm losing 4,000. So I'm like maybe not profiting at like an extra 13 grand from doing this. But I have no place to put it. So sold. But it's still, you know, pretty close to 30. Well, it is 30 grand with our environmental score. So I mean, it's nice to get the money coming in, but yeah, I just shorted myself. You know, like anywhere from like 12 to 15 grand from that. Alright, let's go back and see if I can find out where the pig food is. I don't want any more compost. Save that for later. Okay, so before I do anything else, let me go. I gotta find that trigger that will turn on and off things. If I can remember where it is. I think it's actually over here. Not sure where that turned on, but that did not turn on the floor markers. Let's turn that one back. Okay, so it turned on the markers on the ground, but doesn't tell me what is what. Yeah, so this says out. Well, yeah, I know they're the outs. I forgot what that one does. That might be lights. Well, let me back up to this one here. I think I was getting the compost out of that silo. Alright, so that is pig food right there. I'm just going to grab 4,000 liters right now. So in case you're wondering about Zadozuk's fuel refinery, as you're facing it, the one on the left is pig food, the one on the right is compost. And I can see my flickering trees are slowly coming back because we're getting close to the month of November. Oh, I did want to see... Hang on a second. Before I feed the pigs with this and have to grab more, I just want to head back to the fuel refinery to see if I can put pig food back into it. Well, the answer to that question is no. I cannot put the pig food back into it. But in the future, once I do have a silo, I'm going to put down a universal silo that will take just about anything. I should be able to put it on back in there. Let's see what 4,000 liters does for the piggies. I mean, it's not going to show the greatest. Looks like they can hold maybe... I want to say 10, but 10,000 liters. But we'll just start off with 4. And that's for a full amount of pigs, and they're not going to go through that feed too fast. Alright, so next thing I need to do is I need to go down and grab the water tanker, go fill up with some water at the pond. I think the pond's in the south. We'll give the pigs some water, and I think we're pretty much all set for the day / month, and then we can fast forward to November. And just kind of plan our... I mean, November is pretty simple. Our canola field needs to be harvested. And I need to double check on the field that we harvested early on in this month. The one we bought that has the stones in it. I gotta see if I can pick up the stones. I had a problem on Elm Creek when the game first came out. If I bought another farmer's field with stones in it, I couldn't pick them up. I had to replow the field. And then I was able to pick them up. But, yeah. Pigs first. We gotta make sure they're all nice and healthy. I haven't looked at the map yet. I'm just trying to go by memory, but I think the pond is down here somewhere. Yep, there it is. I remember seeing my travels down here, just didn't know exactly where it was. Probably this farmhouse or this regular house right here owns the pond. Now, of course, I got plenty of things I can put down on my own farm for getting water from, but for now... the only thing I don't know is this going to charge me for it. Sometimes maps will charge you for water taken from ponds and such. This one does not. Alright, back to the farm, give the pigs their water, and we are pretty much all set. Definitely going to have to do some more landscaping around here to make it look a little more pleasable to the eye. I think the pigs are going to need some... maybe a structure or two in there if I can find something. Maybe a tree for some shade. Change the grass to a little bit more animal mud here and there. I think no animal mud around, as the pigs are fine on water now. I think maybe put some gravel around here instead of the animal mud around the beehives. Kind of weird. Is it showing me this field here? Don't know. Hopefully these beehives, now they're not really here to fertilize our fields. They're just here to make some honey so I can make some money. That's all it's here for. And what do we put down? 6 of them? Yeah, looks like 6 of them. The pigs looks like they'll be happy for a while. Yep, they're already into the pig food, which is good. They're good on some water. He's just chilling on out, checking on the chickens. Yeah, our chickens are making the eggs, of course. We'll sell those in January. Right over here, we got ourselves a telehandler to move stuff around. I mean, I've been very excited if it was the telehandler I was going to buy, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers early on. I say early on, we're like on episode 45 or whatever. But, yeah, we're going to have to find some place for all this tomorrow. Let me just double check on some things here. Yeah, we're definitely... Let me hide inactive. So, we're done with the wheat, so I can probably turn that off. I'm not going to do any more wheat harvest. That cracked corn is being stored. We almost up to 4,000 liters. We got plenty more to go through. I'll leave the diesel / canola production on because we'll be doing that next month. Oh, yeah, I was going to check on the animals here just to make sure. So the pigs, yeah, they're all doing fine. Their health and reproduction should be doing rather well. The chickens, they're fine for another month. And of course the sheep we know are fine. We just gave them a whole bunch of grass. Let's go ahead and you know what? I'm up here. We'll just sleep. Let me just double check on this store even though I don't have that much cash. No, we're all set. Just don't have like my combine or header for sale tomorrow because I probably had the cash to do it. Getting a lot of rain the last month and a half here. As long as it's not raining first thing in the morning, I can get that canola field harvested. There we go. Let's see. Any honey over here? Already a full pallet of honey. That's good. And the pigs, I'm pretty sure, are fine. Let me just go ahead and check on their health and everything. 100%. They are reproducing. They're happy. I'm happy about it. Let's see. Our canola field should be ready. Fingers crossed. And once we get this canola field harvested, we will pick up all the straw bales. Yep, November's here. The trees are going to flicker. I'll probably go ahead. Yeah, our canola field is ready. I'll probably change the season settings to look more like winter, so the fall foliage leaves don't flicker as much. But our canola field is ready, so we'll be harvesting that next episode, making more straw bales. We'll sell the straw bales, and then we got to start putting everything away for winter. Yeah, let's check the store page here. All right, so nothing I would be buying. We already got the Scout. We already got ourselves a weeder. A wheel loader, don't need one, and a forklift, we don't need one. So that is all set and good to go. So, I mean, a pretty big month of October. Did a lot of harvesting. And, of course, we got ourselves bees. We got ourselves the pigs. You saw the whole thing. Telehandler and all that. January, we'll make a whole bunch of cash selling eggs. I got to see when the best time to sell honey is. And move on from there. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching, as always. I'll catch you again right here in East Vineland. But until then, have a good one. Ooh, 2 pallets of honey.